Since the Culling Games have been announced, our protagonists have been faced with challenges very foreign to what Jujutsu High has prepared them for. In the chaos, characters like Itadori Yuji have found renewed resolve in their role as a cog in the cycle of cursed extermination. But for this video, I'm a lot more interested in the personality change that we've been seeing in Megumi. Ever since he found out Tsumiki was at risk in the Culling Games, we've seen a completely different side to Megumi. And although he tries his best to hide it in front of his friends, it's been out on full display that this Megumi is not the very same Megumi we've gotten to know over the course of the series. After the tragedies of Shibuya and Tsumiki's life on the line now, Megumi has thrown all integrity to the side. Something that clearly wasn't very hard for him to do, as within moments of entering the Culling Game, he claims he's not afraid to gain 100 points on his very own by killing sorcerers that get in his way. None of this should be surprising if you understand Megumi's philosophy on saving people, but it is a shock to see his personality flip on such a dime. Since the first chapter, Megumi's answer to life has always been to save people selfishly, judging people according to his own personal bias. It's part of the reason I thought he was going to be put up against Higuruma instead of Yuji, which is another awesome fight I plan on covering soon. Anyway, what isn't made clear by Megumi is the latent murderous intent behind those words. Considering now that it's down to the wire with days numbered, Megumi has laid an absolute warpath down to accomplish the goal of rescuing Tsumiki. We've seen glimpses before of this ferocious determination that Megumi carries early on. Since the Origin of Obedience arc actually, when he was willing to send both of his teammates away and take on the special grade of Yosahachi Bridge on his own due to the immense feeling of responsibility he felt to end the curse. Megumi had only just begun to unlock his innermost potential at this point, and it's still clearly visible just how much this drive to save his loved ones poured out and became his unhinged breakthrough of power. Able to achieve rare heights like domain expansion under the duress and also retain this power boost for future use. One thing we know about a sorcerer under pressure is that with enough resolve and merit, limits are easily broken and obstacles easily overcome when everything aligns just right. We've seen this multiple times throughout the series. Yuta's massive breakthrough against Geto comes to mind as an example. This unbound growth has continued to leak into Megumi's fighting ability, especially after Shibuya. With everything on the line now, Megumi has shown nothing but pure mastery of the 10 Shadows technique. On his way to completely grasping and understanding his curse technique, I'm sure there's multiple higher heights that Megumi could reach, but regardless, with this dark disregard Megumi has adopted for humanity in exchange to find a solution for rescuing his sister, Megumi is an absolute terror to any non-friendlies in his path. This personal bias has taken new shape, and if it starts to get any worse, it may result in anyone that isn't Tsumiki becoming completely and utterly expendable to Megumi. Thankfully, we haven't seen Megumi purge anyone just yet. However, we have seen him show no restraint when it comes to dispatching his enemies, tossing this unnamed assailant off the building they're on and following this up with Nue mercilessly slamming them down into the ground. Since entering the Tokyo colony, Megumi has shown no regard for the life around him. Even weak pawns like Remy may not even be safe from Megumi's wrath, a sorcerer who clearly posed a low threat, if any, to the now demonic Grade 1 clan head. Signs of this nihilistic character change can even be seen before Megumi and Yuji split up. You can see just how much he's hardened himself for this mission when the young sorcerer doesn't even flinch when the adult guard back at Hikari's fight club throws a full force punch directly at him. One thing that I've considered is that with Megumi in this state of mind, if time continues to run out, he will grow desperate. Megumi is showing that he will do anything in order to save Tsumiki, and it obviously isn't out of the question for him to form an alliance with someone distasteful. We see this to an extent in the latest chapter with his proposition to Reggie in an attempt on him and his team's points. This could open multiple doors to a lot of different scenarios. Even certain situations I can imagine where in order to save Tsumiki, Megumi has to cooperate and even make an alliance with Sukuna. Obviously this is just a theory, but what if he trades Tsumiki's safety for his curse technique, or in exchange for fully reviving Sukuna or joining him on his final arc plans? What if it comes down to the wire and Megumi has to make a choice between a major friend like Yuji or saving his sister's life? From what we've seen all in the last couple chapters since the Culling Game has started, I'm honestly having a hard time seeing Megumi even thinking twice about putting Yuji on the chopping block if it makes the difference on Tsumiki. When it comes to this newly bloodlusted and purpose-driven Megumi, there might not be a single foe or even a single friend that is safe. Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this quick video. I've got the Higuruma vs Yuji analysis coming up next. I should have that out in the next couple weeks or so. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way until the end. I really appreciate it and all the support that this channel has been getting. Definitely check out my latest videos if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching. Follow my Twitter and the subreddit for the channel. It only takes 1 second. This is another reminder to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.